It begins in a very ordinary little seaside town. The kind you are born in, broken in, and never leave. Some time ago, when I was a humble skivvy at Ivy House, over by the harbour, close by the sea, is a modest boarding house, and there works me, scrubbing the potatoes, mopping up the floors, making up the beds for any clergyman or whore. Proprietor Mr. Frederick Barstow. He is an orphan. His father and mother died many years ago, but we don't talk of all that. You see, his father, Jack, was a well-respected man in Wellesley. He was attacked one evening down by the harbour and drowned. Thugs working the docks, they reckon, but more than likely just a mugging gone too far. The police never caught who did it, and no one in the house speaks of it. Ugh, it's a messy business, and all in the past. Old Fred inherited the business, the residence, and the cutlery. Now, one evening while Barstow was kicking a drunk out of the Windsor room, on the doorstep he found a baby. Barstow let it stay and raised that child as Ivy House's resident skivvy. That child was also an orphan. That child was me. In the town of Wellesley is a small hotel. The house is owned by Barstow and it's my private hell. Sluicing out the wash house, rinsing out the smalls, sweeping up the table, scraps and scrubbing down. The walls are all around me, and dirt is everywhere. Oh, isn't it a pity that although I may be pretty, that my duties are so shitty here at Ivy House? I am Barstow's slave. No wages, but at least I've got a proper job title. Official skivvy. I am expected to fulfill the occasional duty as part-time punch bag or the resident entertainment for the dogs of Wellesley. You see, Ivy House is the sort of place that you bring your bit on the side for a dirty weekend. Or just the afternoon. My job is to service the needs of these occasional visitors. Those gentlemen even gawk at me as I'm scrubbing the floors. You see, Barstow likes to call it entertaining the guests. But of course there is also a select group of permanent bastards. The front room, for example, is rented by Commander Betterview. Now, the commander is your typical old-school military man, so of course he's going to give my arse a token tap now and again. But he's actually a closet homosexual, and when the other guests are not around, he likes to dabble in the finer things in life, especially fine, young, sporty men. And those boys have certainly got to do their duty. Betterview's the name. Commander Betterview. You can see for miles up here. Commander Better View. And then we have the cellar. And Signora Mario. Now, what can I say about the delightful Mr. Mario? He lies in his bed all day up to his neck in fish heads and toilet tissue, and his eyes just follow me around the room. Jenny, just sit there and let me look at you. Let's have a little peek, eh? I mean, God only knows what goes on underneath that blanket of his. Like all men, he's only really interested in two things. His stomach and his penis. In the town of Wellesley is a small hotel. The house is owned by Barstow and it's my private hell. Sluicing out the wash house, rinsing out the smalls, sweeping up the bits of shit and scrubbing down. The walls are all around me. nicer ditty, yes, because I'm the Dimmy Skinny here at Ivy House. Mr. Barstow treats me like dirt. I clean up after all the animals that pass through here. They're sick, they're piss, and they're shit. And well, Barstow, he just watches.
Watching.
In the kitchen.
Watching.
In my bed.
Watching.
In the bathroom.
Watching till he's dead.
So for now, I'm just gonna have to grin and bear it. See, if he thought for one moment that I was planning to get away.
Jenny! Jenny! Not worth a penny!
One day my ship will come and I will call it you.
Make it soon! Come soon! Soon! But before the plot gets bitty,
Let us get down to the ditty.
very soon you're just as skinny here in Ivy House!
Oh, isn't it a pity that although I may be pretty and considered to be witty, I'm at Ivy House. So in short, I am the skivvy.
No one let you on a skivvy!
Yes, I am the Dimmy Skivvy here at
Ivy House! Say, milk? Sugar?